In this video, I will be reviewing Man-at-Arms from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI animated Netflix series, and as you can see this time around, Man-at-Arms is, well, he looks a lot more futuristic looking than, from what he used to look like from back in the day. Of course, this is the Origins version right here, and of course I have the one from Masterverse from the Revelation show. That was also on Netflix. Of course, if you look at the back, same feature as the other 6-inch figures, where if you turn at the waist, he's just going to swing back into place there. And I assume if you move him back at the upper ab, he'll just kind of I guess, move down to make it look like a swinging feature. Because the way it looks like on the back of the box, it looks like you can do that with his arms. But I noticed with most of the figure, that's not really the case. It's at the waist area, not the arms. But we'll see. Let's open this up and take a look at it. Like on the back of the box, it did look like he's doing a swinging action with his arms. Well, his arms does not have any type of feature to do that. It's mostly in the upper ab area. I think they should have an arrow pointing to that. Unless, did they have an arrow pointing to that on the back of the box? No, they did not. Get my camera to focus on that. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could kind of see that it's demonstrated that it's moving from the upper ab, but it's not quite clear, so I feel like they should make that more clear on the back of these packages. But anyways, if you know what you're getting, then you know what to expect. So, yeah, the arms forward and back, no elbow articulation at all, but you can move them at the wrist. Alright, and no waist. Well, I guess that would sort of count at the waist, but it's more on the upper ab of the torso, so yeah, you could do that. And the legs, so only one point of articulation in the legs, and that's to move him forward like that. Back that much. He does not go back any further. Maybe with the other leg? Nope. But they do go forward, so you can have them sitting down in like a vehicle or something. And that's it. That's it for the legs. There's like no knee joints here. I'll turn them around so you can see that. Yeah, see? You can't turn them at the knees or maybe at the lower boot area. Nope. Not even at the ankle joints. None of that. So yeah, a 1 point of articulation there. But taking a look at the rest of the detail of this Man-at-Arms figure. If I could get my camera to focus. There we go. So it does look pretty cool with the translucent blue pieces on his armor. The visor, however, does not open. I wish they gave you the option to remove that front part of the helmet. But it's just molded on there to be, to be attached and not be removed. The head, you can move it left and right. It is somewhat on a ball joint, I think, but limited articulation, I think. Yeah, because, see, I could kind of move it up and down a tad bit, but I think mostly it's intended to move, or have more movement going left and right like that. And take a look at the rest of his armor with the orange and black colors and some of the blue in there. So I believe there is a variant out there that comes with a vehicle. It's like some kind of bike or something, and he's painted in blue instead of orange. I'll see if I can find the image and put the image on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, right there. Alright, so let's take a look at his mace here. What would you call this? A power mace? I almost want to call it a cyber mace because it looks futuristic. So here, see if I can get him to balance. Balancing seems a little bit tricky with this guy. Let's take a look at the bottom of his feet. Ah, that's why they're not like completely flat. There's actually some sculpting going on the bottom of his boots there. But he does balance. Just there he goes. Okay. When I was trying to do it off camera, he just kept falling over. But anyways. Here is his power mace, or as I like to call it, a cyber mace, because it almost kind of looks futuristic with the design. Looks pretty cool. I love the translucent blue piece on top. And you could put that in his right or left hand, I assumed. Just seems right having it in his right hand, but he has an open hand right there for the left side as well. And I believe that's it for Man-at-Arms, for his articulation and everything. Let's see. Why? Stand? There we go. Okay. I was getting worried there for a second. Yeah, balancing seems just a tad bit tricky on this guy, but he does indeed balance. Alright, and he does look good standing with the rest of the team there, with He-Man, Ram-Mam, Battle Cat, and Sorceress Teela, who is just called Sorceress on the package, but I feel like it would have made more sense to add Sorceress Teela on the box, unless it did and I didn't see it. Oh well. Anyways, that's it for this video review for this version of Man-at-Arms. Once again, there is, I believe, a second version out there in blue instead of orange, and I think the only downside is that he doesn't come with a mace. It's just the figure and the vehicle. Well, I'll have the image posted on the screen so you guys could see what that figure looks like. Anyways, I think I have the rest, or I think I finally completed the good guy team for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI animated Netflix series. I think there was like another one or two good guys out there. I know there's like many faces, but I'm not interested in collecting that one, even though I feel like his design looks really cool on the show. I think he's well animated, but figure-wise, I think I like the other versions that they came out with in the past, or like within the let's say the Masterverse line. I have about 2 more figures to open up from this line, and they're both villains. And you know, that will complete my ongoing series of these reviews, and then I'll move on to you know, different types of reviews for different action figures. All right, thanks for watching. Stay awesome.